Abandoned house, night. Trace checks the stairwell. Trace, upstairs. Make sure we're alone. Noah stands at the window, gun ready. Noah, street's clear. Shooter exhales. Shooter, we made it. Trace smirks. Trace, not bad for your first job, little brother. Shooter grins, nervous. Has, kundi. It ain't over till we cross the border. Stash the hardware. Bobby bursts in panicked. Bobby, van's ditched by the junkyard. Quarter mile out. Trace stiffens. Trace, where's the money? Silence. Trace, dangerous. Tell me he stashed it. Roadside, morning. Crimson Matthews walks alone. Bruised knuckles. Fresh scars. A man recently released. Diner day. Warm light. Small town eyes watching. Sherry sets down coffee. Sherry, what happened to your face? Crimson, I'm Fine. He isn't. A local man enters. Loud, territorial. Local man, you don't want to run with me, boy. Crimson doesn't flinch. Crimson, I'm just not keen on men who hit women. The diner goes silent. The man reaches for his blade. Moments later, the blade is on the counter, Crimson holding it. Crimson, you dropped something? Penance Lane, afternoon. A massive, rotting Victorian house looms. Father John approaches, calm, smiling. Father John, you must be Crimson Matthews. They shake hands. Father John, Foenteed. For 100 a week. 500 for supplies. Clean her up. Crimson studies the house. Crimson, what happened here? Father John, every house has a history. A beat. Father John, quietly. Some just remember it. House night. Crimson explores. Dust. Peeling wallpaper. Faint whispers in the walls. He finds a sealed basement door. Heavy chains. Rusted padlock. From below, a faint thud. Crimson freezes. Another thud. Then scratching. Diner night. Sherry tells the story. Sherry. Ray used to live there. After his wife died, he lost his mind. Crimson. And Father John? She hesitates. Sherry. He helps people. A look that suggests more. House, later. 2 drunk college kids wander in. Kid number 1. Nobody lives here. Upstairs, Crimson hears them. He loads a shotgun. Crimson, you've got 10 seconds to leave. They see him, blood on his shirt. They run. But something else moves behind them in the hallway. Something not Crimson. Basement, night. Crimson finally breaks the chains. The door creaks open. Stairs descend into darkness. He steps down. Flashlight beam flickers. Concrete walls. Symbols carved deep. Then, plastic-wrapped bundles. Stacks of cash. And something else. A shape in the corner. Breathing. A chained figure. Eyes open. Not human. Not anymore. House night. Trace arrives with guns. Trace. 3 million in that basement. Crimson steps out of the shadows. Crimson. You boys picked the wrong house. Gunfire erupts. Inside, the basement door slams shut on its own. Screams echo from underground. Father John watches from across the street. Smiles. Bajna final moments. Crimson faces the chained creature. It whispers. Creature. Penance. Lights explode. Blood sprays the walls. Silence. Penance Lane, dawn. The house stands quiet again. Father John approaches the door. Knocks. Father John. Another chance at redemption. Crimson. Inside. A shadow moves. Penance Lane house, night. A flashlight beam cuts through dust. Sheriff Denny stands in the foyer smug. Denny, you dropped that gun, boy. Crimson slowly lowers it. Denny, kundi. Backpack too. Crimson complies. Denny, you forget where you are? This is my town. Hands on your head. Knees. Crimson kneels. Denny, been getting noise complaints. You know anything about that? A distant scream echoes from the basement. Crimson doesn't react. Crimson, I wouldn't go down there. Denny smirks. Denny, you bet. House continuous. Ray, disheveled, muttering. Ray, the eyes are the windows to the soul. Crimson, I don't need my windows washed. Father John steps from the shadows. Calm. Controlled. Father John. Hello. Crimson. House later. Crimson restrained to a metal chair. Cameras mounted in corners. Father John circles him. Father John, you are a criminal of low intelligence and tremendous pride. A blight on decent society. Crimson. Thought it's what's inside that counts. Father John smiles. Father John. Oh, it does. He gestures around. Father John, pointed. Kidneys, liver, marrow, blood. Every human body is worth millions if harvested correctly. A gram of marrow? $22,000. A kidney? 200. Crimson studies him. Crimson. So you're not really a preacher. Father John. Romans 12 verse 1. Present your bodies as a living sacrifice. He leans close. Father John whispers. I simply help people give. A monitor flickers. Live feed of the basement. Wrapped bodies. Surgical tools. Father John. Chesterton was dying when I arrived. Now it thrives. People will do anything to save their town. Crimson spots something on another monitor. Bobby. Chained. Beaten. Alive. Crimson. You got my brother. Father John smiles wider. Buzzing latte. Chaos erupts. Crimson breaks free, smashes a camera, grabs a scalpel. Bobby stumbles loose. Gunfire above. Denny storms downstairs. Denny. They're loose. Father John slaps him. Father John. Your little hobby is making you careless. He turns cold. Father John. Break him. Tunnels, night. Crimson drags Bobby through crumbling servant tunnels. Crimson. Stick to the woods. Don't use the road. Fine, Mom. Get out of town. Bobby. What about you? Crimson. I killed 2 deputies. I'm done here. Bobby runs. Crimson turns back. Main floor, night. Sherry confronts Father John. Sherry. You said you were saving this town. Father John. And I did. Her mother steps forward, complicit. Mother. You never look a gift horse in the mouth. Sherry breaks down. Operating room. Night. Crimson injects Denny. Denny. What did you do? Crimson. Succinylcholine. Denny's body stiffens. Crimson, Kundi. Paralysis. You'll feel everything. Crimson leans close. Crimson. Now we talk about revenge. House dawn. Police sirens approach. Fire consumes the basement wing. News reporters gather. Reporter. Authorities have uncovered one of the most gruesome organ harvesting operations in state history. Father John's body is wheeled out. Dead. Or so it appears. Rode out of town, mourning. Crimson hands Sherry a duffel bag. Sherry. How much is in here? Crimson. Enough. Sherry. Where are you going? Crimson. Better you don't know. He forces a grin. Crimson softly. Get out of here, kid. She drives away. Crimson watches, then disappears into the trees. Prison mailroom. Weeks later. An inmate receives a package. The name. Trace. Inside, a newspaper clipping about Chesterton. And a note. The house is empty. Trace smiles.